All right, guys, next Tuesday we're going to have a webinar on solutions for cognitive impairment. So we're talking like dementia, Alzheimer's, spectrum disorders like ADD, adult ADD, childhood ADD, autism. So we're going to go through our whole multi-therapeutic approach and how we help people with these problems. So all week I'm going to be doing some videos just talking about brain function, cognitive impairment, and today I'm going to talk about chiropractic. I mean, most people don't think chiropractic with brain function, but it actually has a huge role in brain function. In fact, when you have inputs, when you move the cerebellum, and when I trained years ago, they called that vitamin M, so for vitamin movement, but that actually feeds that cerebellum. That's why you get up and you move around, you wake up, you have increased clarity of thought. And what can happen is, whether you sit at a desk or you're an athlete years ago and had some trauma like football or soccer or whatever, or car accidents, and you get dysfunction up here in the neck, it can cause all kinds of problems. So one of the most common ones is neck tension headaches, migraine headaches. I mean, there are very few cases of headaches that we don't resolve, and that's because we address it at the root cause. So how does that relate to cognitive impairment? Well, when you don't get those inputs, when this isn't moving like it's supposed to, it does oftentimes cause pain, but it's not feeding the brain, and it actually creates this sort of brain fog feeling. So anybody who has migraines can tell you that they just don't feel like as sharp or as motivated, or they can make decisions as fast because they have that fogginess. And a big part of that can actually come from that misalignment up in the spine, or it's just stuck, it's not moving like it's supposed to. It can also it can cause all kinds of like neurological stuff, like eye twitching and things like that. And then we know that when we adjust, it actually brings down stress hormones. And so stress in itself it affects the body, like puts it into a survival mode. So it increases sensory detection at the expense of memory, concentration, and learning. So it basically creates like an ADD type situation. And so when we adjust that, it calms that nervous system down. So to sum it up, chiropractic, you want to look at it from a multi-therapeutic approach, like 360, and spine function is a major part of it. It's not just toxicity and food and other things like that. So